Hey, what's up? What's going on? Daria Jackson-legagneur here from willieanddaria.com. I'm here in my Brooklyn office, just chilling. I just wanted to jump on real quick. I'm getting ready to do a Zoom real quick. And just wanted to say, hey, happy Thursday. It feels like a Friday because a lot of us are off tomorrow. Today is Holy Thursday and tomorrow's Good Friday. So for those of you that will be going to church tomorrow, put a comment in the comments saying, hey, yup, going to church, getting ready to, listen to the 7 last words. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. But I just wanted to stop by to talk to you about why telling your story is so attractive. Well, when you tell your story, your audience gets an opportunity to resonate with you. You like my cool look? If you like my cool look, just drop me a like. If you're jumping on, say, hey, let me know where you're coming from. I definitely like to shout you out in my my broadcasts. But I just wanted to kick it with you a few minutes about telling your story. Telling your story is just so important. It just helps you. Hey, what's up, Cherie? It just allows your audience to connect with you. And you just never know by telling your story who you're going to touch, who you're going to motivate, right? And who you're going to inspire. Through a lot of professional development, I learned that I was put on this earth to inspire people. I didn't realize this is what I was doing, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I always found myself giving someone an encouraging word and just letting them know, hey, you could do it. It's okay. It's cool. We're going to have ups and downs. We're going to get some bruises along the way. We may even fall, but you get up. And I may offer a word of prayer, but I always find myself uplifting, whether it's adults or children. So just to give you a little taste of who I am and where I came from, prior to doing this type of work, I was the person that said, I'm not prospecting, I'm not talking to people, and I'm definitely not doing videos, right? I was the type of person that was afraid of my shadow. My self-esteem was like this little bit. And I was easily intimidated by people because of the fact that I thought so less of myself that everybody was better than me, So I was often jealous of people. I was often, found myself often comparing myself to people and wanting to be like this one and wanting to be like that one. But through a lot of self-discovery, I learned that I can't be like this one, that one. I can only be like me. And I began to embrace who I am and love who I am with all my faults, with all my flaws. And, I remember there was a time when I didn't appreciate the color of my skin. I hated my name. Hey, what's up, Linda? I hated, what's up, Lisa? I hated my name. And, I was teased growing up. So my, what was the name? I used to be called Coffee, Hershey. My name, they, instead of calling me Daria, they called me Diarrhea. So I wanted to change my name, the whole nine. I hated my hair. I hated my feet. I just hated everything about me. So as I became an adult, I realized like, wow, I'm not feeling myself at all. So how can I expect to find love? Right. So I had to learn to love myself. So when I got into this industry, it taught me how to become a leader. And it also taught me to embrace who I am and accept who I am, everything about me, my shortcomings and all. And then And it's been an amazing journey. I never thought that I would even be doing anything like this, even though I always had an entrepreneur spirit. And just whenever I'm talking to my prospects and I share my story, they're like, wow, they're inspired. So make sure that when you're out there prospecting and it's not about prospecting and meeting people, connecting people. You want to have an opportunity to tell your story as often as possible. And the more often you tell your story, the better you'll become at it, and you'll be able to tell your story real quick on the elevator. My girlfriend who does a life coaching program, she calls it like your elevator speech or your elevator story. You should be able to tell your story within a minute or less. And the more you tell your story to different people, the better you'll become, and you'll be able to just condense it. And in a nutshell, people will know who you are. So what I challenge you to do after this video is, number one, write down your story. If you don't really have a story put together, just write it down. I don't care how long it is, just write down who you are. I was this person with very low self-esteem, and now I'm standing before you doing a live video, and I'm just being transparent of who I am. There was a time when I wouldn't even speak in front of an audience. Please, if you gave me a mic, I would go the other way, or I would be like, oh my God, what my heart would beep out of my chest. Not that it doesn't happen now, but at least I can stand up and grab a mic and say something. There was a time when I couldn't do that, so celebrate your successes. If you're afraid to do video and you get out there and do a video, pat yourself on the back, do the happy dance, yes, because that is an accomplishment. That is that is a stepping stone. And just because it may not be a big deal for me right now, it's a big deal for you. So whatever it is that you're afraid to do, go out there and do it. I know my good friend and mentor said, Ray Higdon, he said, the very thing that you're afraid of is the very thing that's going to make you money. And believe it or not, he was afraid to speak in front of an audience. I mean, he had a job where he had to put together some kind of proposal or whatever, and he had to present it. And he said he went through all kinds of changes before that time came. And then when it was time for him to present, he couldn't do it. It just did not happen. The people didn't know what he was talking about. Everything that could happen did happen. So even the great Ray Higdon, as we know him, was afraid at some point with public speaking and just, speaking in front of an audience. Now he's so natural. He does lives every day. He's been doing lives every day, or videos every day, I should say, for years now. So, he's a natural. So of course you can't compare yourself to someone that's been doing it, for a long time. And then that's another thing. You don't know a person's story. You don't know where they have come from. So once you get in touch with your story, you won't be so quick to judge someone because you don't know their story. So it's so super, super, so important that you get out there and tell your story. You'd be surprised how many customers you get. You'd be surprised how many followers you get, because people are like, oh my God, I didn't know that she was like that. I didn't know that she struggled with that. I struggled with the same thing, right? That connection thing is so super, super, super important. All right. So I just want to jump on real quick and share that with you. But I'm getting ready to jump on a Zoom call real quick. And Just wanted to make sure that you got that. So what I'm asking you to do is, after this video, I want you to write your story and then come back to this video and say, hey, story done, and then practice saying it over and over and over again. And when you connect with people, find the opportunity where you could share your story, right? If you could share your story at least once a day, you'd be surprised how much of an impact you'll have on your audience, on the people that are in contact with you, the people that are following you, and you'll see how much of a following you'll begin to have if you don't have one now. All right. So if you are online and you're building a business online and you need to generate leads, you can go over to willieanddaria.com and pick up my KISS formula for generating 5 to 10 leads plus a day. All right. Again, that's willieanddaria.com, and you can pick that up for free, download it for free, steal everything in there that I got. And you will definitely, if you follow what I put in there, you will start to generate leads. And if you're generating leads, you'll generate even more leads. All right. So gotta run. I'll talk to you guys later. Make it an awesome Thursday. Peace out.